Hey everybody, welcome in. My name is Josh. This is the Gaming Joy channel, and we are jumping into Farm Sim 25. We're playing on our current user Thrive 25. We're going to do this as our long-running playthrough. We may stream other stuff, but for the first couple weeks, this is kind of fun. We're getting started, and we're also testing out the new mod. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Let's get started. And we're still here in our hut, which just looks amazing. Look at the light coming in from the windows, and my gosh, so good. Best house ever. All right, we got a couple contracts going, as you can see. It's actually one of my favorite features. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but one of my favorite features is that when you have like a save game going and you hit save and then you come back, right? The workers just keep going. I love that. I think that's amazing. It's probably one of my favorite features. But welcome in. Thanks for being here. I hope you guys can hear me. And nothing is showing up. But we are harvesting some cotton. I don't know how good cotton is going to output. This harvester is actually from another contract, which I have to remember not to accept until I'm done with this one. But this guy's just going to keep doing the harvesting of the cotton. We're going to go over and do something else. This guy is doing a cultivating contract, doing a pretty good job of it. And yeah. And there we go. Well, welcome in everybody. How's it going? How's it going tonight? For just a second. Come on. 30 seconds. I don't know if this is actually going to do anything. It might. No, you can't even see that. Move this over here. YouTube. Switch accounts. Go. All right. Well, we're here with no one here, but that's okay. That's okay. Welcome in everybody, and let me know in the chat when you guys join, and we're just gonna keep moving on. There it goes. There we go. We have audio again. Why does that channel keep turning off? It's super weird. I'll have to keep an eye on it. But either way, welcome in, everybody. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for joining. And we are going to keep going, finishing up our contracts. This trailer makes so much noise. I think there's like a generic trailer sound. I don't think it's actually this trailer specifically. It's just a generic one. There we go. Pick up some straw. I like it. It's funny how it says round bale, not square bale. It doesn't. It says round bale. That's kind of funny, actually. I actually didn't realize that until just now, that it doesn't say the right thing. Awesome. And I actually think now that I've accepted those 2 contracts, I might have enough to actually start off what we wanted to do tonight. But we're still going to need one more thing. Does this thing have a front loader? I'll have to check to see if this tractor can support a front loader, because we're going to need a front loader and a bucket. I'm not usually a big fan of a front loader and a bucket, but for this task, we kind of need it. There we go. Let's head up here, and if we need extra money, we can always sell some silage. So we've already got quite a bit of silage stored up in our bunker. Silo. In our silo. Whoa. There we go. I'm gonna make sure we turn that silage task on. This like little lot here is like my parking ground for trailers. Let's see here. 2 cultivating contracts, getting rid of grass fields, which I don't understand. I don't know why that's happening. 2 harvesting contracts. These are the ones that are in progress. Those are for both for cotton, so they're going to take a while. We have a couple fertilizing contracts. No, not going to do those. We can accept that, because we'll do that. And there's one more baling contract, field 19. I just did a baling contract on 20, and now I have to do one on 19. Yeah, it's fine. Alright. Let's go get a front loader for this thing. Actually, let's double check the rocks are still there. Or else there's going to be no reason to get a front loader. So earlier we did a rock crushing contract. Or a rock picking contract, I should say. And the rock picking contract left us with some stones. We came over here and they're still there. We dumped the stones right here in a nice little pile. And so we need to pick those stones up to put them into our new factory, which we're going to place down very soon. So let's head over there and get a bucket, our front loader bucket, and continue on so we can come back here and pick up some rocks. How's everyone doing today? Welcome in. Now that we're in October, I'm actually a little bit more enjoying. I'm enjoying it a little bit more. Hutan, because all the color is great. In the fall colors, I also like the fact that, like, you know, we're noon on a fall day and it's not like blindingly bright out. It's actually kind of like a dull kind of gray, which to me is very, very fall kind of. I don't know the way it feels in the fall. Every once in a while the sun will peek through the clouds, but for the most part it's kind of a dull day. I like that. Feels accurate. Feels legit. Alright, we have a baling contract we can get started on. We have to do that ourselves. We also have some fertilizing contracts to do, but for first, we need to see if this thing will take a front loader. I don't know if it will. It would be a bummer if it did. It doesn't. What good is this tractor? If it doesn't take a front loader, and it doesn't have a front PTO, and it doesn't even have, like, no front PTO, no front 3-point, no weight. It has a little stupid bracket on the front, but nothing else. Oh, that sucks. How am I gonna... I'm getting upset now. How am I gonna, like, pick up those rocks? I don't have enough money. That's not supposed to be mine. I got rid of that. Hold on. Approach my list. Production point set owner 16-0. Thank you. Save. I've only done that 3 times now. Come on. So I can't use this tractor. I can't use this tractor for, like, anything. I can barely use it for fertilizing. It's not strong enough for anything else. Maybe we should just trade it in. See if there's any deals. Is there any deals right now? Of course. Of course. Of course. The big Xerion 12. It's not what I want. That's not the tractor that I want, but thanks. Thanks for thinking of me. Alright, let's think. Where are we going with this contract? So let's go over here to active. We have Farmland 3, which is right across the road. 34, which is pretty far away. And 46, which is also far away. So 3 is the closest. Let's go get some fertilizing done. Awesome. I mean, it looks cool. But, like, as a starter tractor, it kind of sucks. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a starter tractor, it's pretty poop. How much is our Rigitrack? Can we buy our Rigitrack, the one that we modded? Where's the Rigitrack? It's not here. Maybe we switch over to the modded Rigitrack, just because our Japanese tractor is kind of crap. Maybe the 3-point front, front lifter mod will come out soon, and we'll just be able to put a front lifter on it. Because if we put a front 3-point on here, we're good. Because then I can just attach weights, or I can attach whatever I want to the front. But without a front 3-point, this is just kind of a bum tractor, honestly. It's like a yard tractor without a yard. And because I'm, like, trying to spread fertilizer without a weight on the front, it's kind of leaning towards the back, which means it does this, like, whoop, whoop, whoop thing all the time, which is super annoying. Hate it. But you know. Fertilizing field 3, 94, 95, 98, 99, 100. Done. Alright, let's head over to the one that was over here, which is pretty far away. Why is this key command not working? Show lines. None. Okay. Hey, Tobo. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Thanks for jumping in. How is it going? Oh, wait. Were those plowing contracts still available? Yes, they are. 40. These are all little plowing contracts, but I'm going to accept all of them. Accept. Because plowing accepts. Oh, I already have the maximum number of contracts accepted. Okay. Collect. Yes. Collect. Yes. Go back and get the plowing contract. Accept. Yes. Drove totally off the road. Another night in paradise. Yes, totally. I did figure something out today. One of the things that really... I don't know if it disturbs me. I'm just going to leave that pirouette there. Yeah, I don't know if it disturbs me or not, but... all 3 base game maps, I found out today, all 3 of them, not just one, all 3 have custom dairy buildings. Right? All 3 of them have custom dairy buildings. And they're all just sell points. That's super weird. Right? Like, why is it just a sell point? That doesn't make sense at all. Where am I supposed to be going? No. I just did that one. But I'll do it again. No, I want this 3446. They're all just sell points. Like they're like beautiful dairy buildings. Like here, look at it. Here, look at this. I don't know if you've ever noticed, but if you come here and we go, whoops, wrong menu. I come down here, come down to the dairy, right? Visit. Look at this freaking awesome building. It's a really cool building with a custom like logo and like very, very cool buildings and silos and like this weird like spiral staircase thing. Oh my gosh, spiral staircases are not fun with a mouse. Sorry. It feels like it feels like there should be like a collectible up here. But it doesn't let me go all the way up this spiral staircase. What? Totally stuck. Anyways, it's a really nice building, if I didn't get stuck. But you can't get into it. You can't use it as a production. I thought that was dumb. So I turned it into a production. Because it doesn't make sense to me that it wouldn't be. Where am I supposed to be going here? 15? No, 15 is what I'm supposed to cultivate. Gosh. It's right here up on my screen. What am I doing? Fertilizing. 34. Where's 34? And... fertilizing field 3. Fertilizing 46. Where's 46? I'm in the totally the wrong part of the map. I'm still getting used to that. Yeah, so I turned it into a production, but you wouldn't believe how the rigmarole I had to go through to get it onto the map as a production. Like, the way Giants built these maps, they really, really, really don't want people to edit them. Like, the way the new maps are built, they're built with this, like, pre-placed production thing, and I tried the easy things, and none of it worked. So I ended up having to literally delete it from the map, the i3D file, turn it, and then place down a new one, which is why you saw that I still owned it when I logged in. And after I place it down, then I have to change ownership. And for some reason, every time I log into the map, I'm back being the owner of it again, which is dumb. I haven't figured that one out yet either. But it just doesn't make sense. Like, why would you... I don't know. I don't know. But I did turn it into production. And of course, I gave it some stacking pallets and a really awesome pallet spawn point and a trigger in a cool place. And it looks like a nice production now. But it wasn't always. It initially was a really dumb production. Driving around with this thing is like, I'm driving around with like a wheelie machine. Back in the day, I used to have a mod that would, or in 22, I had a mod that was like one of my favorite mods was this Eurospanned fertilizer pack, right? And the Eurospan fertilizer pack had a trailer, like a trailer thing for fertilizers. So basically, you provided it with a fertilizer, but it turned into a trailer. So it basically made any fertilizer spreader a trailed fertilizer spreader, which I prefer it when it's trailed because you don't have to deal with front weights and stuff. You just use it. That's just the way I like playing with it. But playing the game, I like those kind of spreaders better. But I'm hoping that actually comes to 22 because that would be fantastic. It's like one of the small things, the little things that we're missing. $98, $99, $100. Turn it off. Head back. And we will go to the other side of the... This map has these roads in the corners that like really make you not want to cut corners. But that's actually one thing I really like about the new maps and the way they're decorated is there's a lot of rocks. If that makes any sense. There's a lot more rocks than previous versions. Just like random rocks sitting in fields, random rocks like on a hillside, like just making it a little bit more dynamic, I guess, to make sure that, you know, it just makes it look more legit. And they're nicely textured rocks. They look good. Actually, I should stop because I was going to go over here and do field 3 again. No, that's not what I want. Tracks only. Okay. For some reason, it let me do this same one twice. Oh, I can lower it down? That's kind of cool. Doesn't make sense, though. Okay, it's letting me do it twice. That's cool. And we're going to need a plow for our plowing contracts. Let me turn around and I'll go and I'll buy a plow. Turning it around to buy a plow. How's the oh, look. We've got 2 bales of cotton ready to go. Perfect. Whoa. I totally nailed that pole. Good job, Josh. Here we go. And let's go buy a plow real quick. Look what I've got. Bump, ba-da-bump, bump, bump, bump. Everyone's favorite. Favorites. Hella black. Select. And we'll make the device color, we'll make it orange. For fun. Buy. Yes. Okay. And there we go. We're done fertilizing that. Thank you very much, Tobot. I can show that out, actually. Show that off, actually. Spent all weekend working on that. Loki did a lot of the... Not Loki. Timmy did a lot of the work for that. He created a whole system for making menus in-game and making it like a configurable thing that makes it really easy to do. But then I had to tie it. He made the menu side of things, and then I had to tie it into the data. See, that's what you get for passing, jerk. Sorry. Slight hostility with that guy. Let me double check where I'm going. 30, 34. Okay, so one by the main farm. Here, I can cut across this field now that it's like destroyed. It was a perfectly good grass field, and now it's no longer. Sad face. So this kind of begs the question, if the game is allowing contracts to cultivate grass fields, does that also mean that you might get a contract to seed a grass field? You know what I mean? Like, will we get seeding contracts for grass fields? In addition to, you know, regular seeding contracts. Wonder. Because I've never had in 22, I never had a contract, a seeding contract for grass. And I wonder if you're actually able to get a seeding contract for grass in 25. Just because if you're able to cultivate out a grass field, does that mean you can plant one with a contract? I mean, I don't know. That seems like contrary to what Giants would want. Like, I don't know if they would build that feature in. They might. You never know. But it just doesn't... I don't know. Like, knowing the code of the game pretty well, I don't feel like that's a feature they would build in. And we still have one more cultivating contract to do. And as of that cultivating contract, all of our grass fields are gone. Once that contract is done, we won't have any more grass fields on this map. Which totally sucks. Yes, I know. I'm doing lots of manual contracts right now. And you are one of them. For some reason, I always cut across that field. I don't know why. I think it's because when I was testing that map, I owned that field, and so I just cut across it all the time. And it was grass, so not anymore. All right, let's drop off our spreader. Grab a plow. Get this guy plowing. What you don't get is why you had a cultivating contract with a field full of weeds and then collect the contract and the weeds come back. Yeah, the weeds come back. Yeah. It's kind of like the contracts are like not tied to like reality. You know what I mean? Like some of it is like you won't get a baling contract until you harvest the field. And then once you're done harvesting, you'll get a baling contract for the straw that you already harvested and collected. But it just puts new straw in the field. Which, again, doesn't make sense. Like, but it only makes sense in the way the game's logic works. Because if I did a harvesting contract, right? Let's see if this works out of the box. How good did Dom do? Is the worker going to be able to handle Dom's plow? Right off the bat. Oh, look at that. Plowing contract 1%. The worker is handling Dom's plow like a champ. Good job, Dom. Good job, worker. This guy's still not done yet. I could probably pick these up. First, let's get this cultivator over to the other side of the map. I also added something to the contract boost, which allows you to... Two things, actually. One of them is really, really funny that I added, like, late last night. I was on here, finishing up contracts from the day before, and I got a seeding contract. And I'm like, I know I did a seeding contract on the stream, and it didn't work out. Figured I'd try it again. So I tried another seeding contract. This time it was barley and not wheat. And I was like, well, maybe the seed rate for barley is set correctly, and the seed rate for wheat's just weird. Whatever, I tried it out. And so I hired a worker, I had them seeding the field. And then I went away to do something else. And then I noticed the progress on the progress bar on the screen, which I like the fact that the progress bars are on the screen now. I think that's one of my favorite new features. But the progress bar wasn't moving. I was like, why is it not moving? That's super weird. Farmland 15. Yeah, I'm going to go cultivate the next grass field. This is really depressing me, like on a minute-to-minute basis. But anyways, I was seeding the field, and it wasn't progressing. I'm like, oh crap. Did I pick the wrong seed? I realized I forgot to select the crop. So by default, when you go to seeder, it's default set to wheat. And I was like, you know, whatever. And so I know from doing it myself, because I've done that before, that if you just cultivate over the ground you just seeded, it lets you overwrite it, right? It lets you, like, reseed on that same ground. But during a contract, you're only allowed to use certain vehicles. And so the problem is that the contract didn't want me to where am I going to cultivate? Cultivating 15. I'm going to the grass field. The contract didn't want to let me use a cultivator on that field because it's a seeding contract. Why would you want to use a cultivator during a seeding contract? Which makes sense. Don't get me wrong. That makes sense. But it's no longer an issue. Let's just put it that way. I have made it no longer an issue. Now, you can use a cultivator on a seeding contract if you really want to. I don't know why you would, but you totally can. Oh, sweet. We got a raid coming in. I don't know where my alerts are. I'm supposed to have alerts. They're not here. But welcome in Steggy Poo and their raiders for coming in. Welcome in. Thanks for coming by, everybody. And welcome in, Travis. Thank you for stopping by. I saw your subscription and all kind of stuff. Welcome in, and thank you for being here, buddy. And Ray, welcome in, Ray. How's it going? I'm going to go cultivate the last grass field on this map, which is really sad to me because that means that I won't get any more grass contracts. But now I get to cultivate a perfectly good grass field because the game told me to. I mean, do I have to fix everything, Giants? Seriously. You keep making big mistakes and then you make me fix them. I'm doing good, Ray. Doing pretty good. So let's hire this worker. I like how you can just hit H and he actually does relatively good work. And you get these workers who will actually finish almost 100% contracts without needing any help at all, as long as the tractor's powerful enough. But let's go back over to here, because we have another contract on that same field. And we'll pick up the cotton bales when we're done. I am really interested, so I will let it play out, Towboat, to see if I get at least one, if not more than one, grasswork contract. Because two things. Number one, grass wasn't originally on this map. I had to actually make a change to the map to get grass to show up as one of the default crops. So if you play Hutan on your own and you play this map, you won't get any grass fields. And since I wanted to test my contract boost mod, I wanted to make sure there was grass fields. So I didn't edit the map, but I edited the fruit types to basically enable grass fields. And then when I started up the map the next time, it had grass fields. The first time I was like, okay, cool, it worked. But I'm wondering if I missed something, and maybe it doesn't want me to plant grass. I don't know. Who knows? Well, welcome in, Raiders. Thank you for coming in. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is Josh. This is the Gaming Joy channel, and we are not playing on Hutan Pantai. Well, we are. We're playing on my version of Hutan Pantai, which I completely edited. Not completely, but like, I'll show you once I get to where I'm supposed to go for this baling contract. I can't help it but cut corners. That's just how I drive. And Giants put rocks in all the corners, so we keep clipping rocks. We're almost there. So I edited the map, and one of the things that I edited about this map that I disagree with how Giants builds their maps. And I actually did a live stream. I did it on my live stream. So if you want to see how I did it on a live stream. So go back and check one of the other live modding streams, which is a playlist on my channel. Towboat could probably throw a link into that playlist if he has a moment. But basically, I went in and edited the map. And so for my map, here, now that we've made it to where we want. Hey, Rusty, welcome in. Thanks for being here. Now that we've maged the field, I can stop worrying about driving for a second. If you look at the default map, we look at the map. This is Hutan Pantai, and it looks. You think it looks mostly the same as what you're used to, but notice how almost the entire map is gray. And the reason almost the entire map is gray is because almost the entire map is buyable. Whereas normally it's not. Like, this is not buyable, this is not buyable, this is not buyable. These are all the things I added. This is not buyable. These ones are buyable. This is not buyable. This area here is not buyable. This is not buyable. This is not buyable. This is not buyable. This, and this. Whoop. I didn't want to do that. And this are all not buyable. Normally, I have this little plot of land where I started out. I made that one buyable. I made this little plot of land right here buyable. I made this plot of land here buyable, which we're going to look at later. I made this one buyable, and they made these little things along the river buyable. I made this whole area over here buyable. I made this area buyable. This one. Like, I mean, I added like 20, 30 plus farmlands that are not buyable in the base game. You can't buy them in the base game, so too bad. Let's check the workers. By the way, Rusty, look what I got. The animations aren't working. Why doesn't the worker get animations? This is the SP10M, which is coming soon. And a cotton harvester, which is just harvesting cotton. And cultivator. And a baler. I'm going to bale make some hay bales. Straw bales. Oh, anyways, I forgot to say it. So the big update to the contract boost is obviously I can have more contracts than 3. There you go. You're welcome. The big update, which came out on GitHub this week, and I'm going to submit it to ModHub soon enough, is I can go to my settings panel, general settings, and I have all of my contract boost settings here in the settings panel. I can change how much reward I get per hectare for individual contracts. And it's just like a little slider thing. You can change it however you want. You can even turn off contracts completely. Like, let's say I don't want to see, I don't ever want to see, I don't know, rock removal contracts. I set that to 0, and now I'll never see rock removal contracts. Isn't that cool? But you get all of those settings, every setting in the game, or every setting in the contract boost setting, available in game, and it saves it to its own configuration file, so you don't even ever have to edit that configuration file. It's all in the game, all automatic, and all super smart. I also added the ability between versions. I added the ability to collect grass, or hay I should say, from tedding missions. So we do have tedding missions. I haven't seen one yet, but now we have the ability to collect grass from tedding missions, which is great. And I added the ability, a couple other abilities. Like I added the ability to use a cultivator on a seeding mission in case you mess up and you want to have to undo because you planted the wrong crop. That's now a thing. Or now a possibility, I should say. And added a bunch of other little minor fixes here and there. And that update will come out soon. And I also got some great help from the community. The Contract Boost mod now has not just the required English and German, which is all that Giants really requires, but it also now has Italian, Czech, and French translations. So, whoopity-doo, which is actually really awesome. I'm actually really excited about that. And I didn't have to do it myself. I didn't have to chat GPT it. I got the community. The community submitted code, and I merged it in. It looked solid, so I merged it in and made sure everything was working, and then pushed it out. So I have community-driven translations, which is freaking awesome. I was so excited to get those translations submitted by players who like my mod. I added them in right away. Pretty awesome. Awesome. How is my harvesting mission? Oh, look, my harvesting mission is doing pretty good. Field 2. It's not done yet because I haven't actually delivered the cotton. Yeah, I didn't, we've been getting a bunch of mods dropping, and there's a lot of them that are all platforms. A lot of them, just like they were in 22, a lot of the first sets of mods are very simple mods, like weights. We've gotten like a half a dozen weights so far. Like, almost no tractors, but half a dozen weights. Which is, kind of like FS25, where we got, like, over the course of FS25, we probably got, like, 24 3-meter cultivators. Because, like, that's everyone's first mod, Hey, I'm learning how to mod. I'm going to make a 3-meter cultivator because that seems like the most logical thing. Let's go this way. This way. Next. And we'll get these bales done. How is everyone doing tonight? Rusty, I liked your first episode on Frontier. Came out really good. You are the master at decorations. I know it probably took you a while, but your road that you added and that farm looks like it was built into the map. I don't know how you do it, but great job, buddy. Nice. Nice, exciting. I haven't done any recording on FS22 at all, or 25. It's been all modding and just live streams. I think I've got so much more that I want to do from a modder perspective than I want to do from a content creation perspective, that right now the content creation is kind of taking a back seat, trying to get some mods in for everyone in the community to enjoy. I think that's been my priority right now. And also, I haven't seen any maps that really speak to me, but I did hear about one that is going to definitely speak to me, and I will definitely record a series on that one because I've been planning on it. And if we get lucky, I don't know if it's going to be out before. I don't think it's going to be out before Christmas, but it will come out. But MA7 is bringing polygony back. So they released polygony towards the end of FS22, and then right before the end of FS22, or before 25 came out, they released an update to it, update 1.2, I think. But I never got a chance to play it, and I really wanted to play that map. I have a whole I had a whole theme decided. I had a whole how I was gonna play it. I was gonna have a kind of a story to it. I know where some of the secrets in the map are, and I think it'll be fun to actually hunt down all of those secrets. But yeah, polygony is coming to 25. And I think that if it gets here, it'll probably be one of my first recorded series. Now, I know that we have the unload bale early thing. I don't know if it's going to unload a bale with 545 liters in it. Will it? Look at that. So the person who's been helping me a lot with the translations for my mods is Timmy, Farm Sim Tim. And before I trade this in, let me see if there's another baling contract. I doubt there is. Pretend. Nope, just wood transport. We're cultivating. So we can get out of this thing. Get out of this tractor. Actually, no. Let's just leave the baler here. Let's use this tractor to go get our trailer. And our plowing contract is done. Actually, let's pull off the side for a second. Get the plowing guy. Where's the plowing guy? He was here. Get him off to his next task. And it looks like the harvester for the cotton is done. Yes, exciting. Those two contracts are going to pay like a total of almost 40 grand for those two harvesting contracts. Of course, I had to rent the equipment, and I also had to pay workers to do all the harvesting. But like a 40 grand harvest, so combined. So I'm excited about that. And I believe 11. This is one of our next this should take them like no time at all. Yep. And then let's turn this on. And let's empty out our last bale. And we have 4 bales. Ooh. 4 bales. Maybe next time. Come on. Unfold. Fold back up. What the hell's going on? Reset? Oh, there it is. Y to reset. Let's get this out of the way. And let's get our trailer. And pick up the rest of these bales. Now, one thing I noticed, I've never noticed this before. I just noticed this today. This is the cotton trailer. This is the base game cotton trailer. But look at those tire track, like tank tread things on the back. That's the only place these tank tread things exist. But those tank tread things would make a really cool trailer track for like a small trailer. Like you get like this trailer. Where is it? Let's see if we can find it. Trailers. Why is everything so hard to find now? There it is. Like this trailer or this trailer? I like this trailer. But imagine this trailer with those tank tread tracks. Wouldn't that be awesome? I'm going to see if I can make it happen. Because those tank tread tracks look pretty cool. I don't know why, they just do. Let's pick up these massive, massive bales of cotton. If I can remember how to use this thing. Oh, operating position. All right, 1. I keep trying to do O to like pipe out, even though there's no pipe. I don't know why. All right, let's go through the town and see where this is going. Been there once. I don't know how to get there because that was like this morning, so I've already forgotten. And I won't forget, I still have to pick up those bales. But these 20,000 liter cotton bales are more important right now. Okay. I think I figured out you don't want to go that way. I want to go over, run this guy over. This is the problem with this city. It looks pretty, but it's not meant for large vehicles. Scoop Haven. I'm assuming that's an ice cream store. Frizzy Spizzy. Now on tour, enter the Hutan. Oh my god. With like the Wu-Tang Clan logo. I saw that. I think Giants thought they were punny when they made this map. Excuse me. Coming through. I'll run you over. Sorry, I had to swing wide. So the other thing I did today, I was chatting with Towboat about earlier, is I replaced the dairy on this map. I didn't like the dairy on this map. It was ineffective. Okay. Okay. Harvesting, harvesting, harvesting. Nice. We'll drive by the dairy. So this over here is, this is the carpentry right here. And then this is the dairy, which looks exactly the same as before. I didn't change it. All I did was add a pallet spawn point so that it would actually act like a production, which is all you really needed. Oh, I've been looking for that thing. That little temple area. I've also been looking around for the glowing orb things. Apparently that's what the 10 points at least. Apparently the glowing orbs is the collectible for this map. I have yet to see one. To be fair, I haven't actually been looking for them other than right now. But I haven't actually seen a single glowing orb. But from what I've heard, no, I want the next exit. From what I've heard, going around the city at night is the best way to find them. Because they're glowing, so they show up really well at night. Hey, Northern Farm Sim, welcome in. Thanks for coming in. Sorry, I saw your giddy up thing there, but I totally missed that it was somebody new coming into the chat. My apologies. This map, like, it's weird. Like, you want to use big stuff, but all of the deliveries are down there in that town, and that town is not set up for big stuff at all. So it just becomes problematic. Yeah, that's what I've seen. That's what I've seen. Okay. Pick up 2 more bales. And I think I only need the harvesting field 37 contract right there. The only thing that's for is this. And then this guy, he's done. He's done. This guy, he can go to 33, which is right over here. Dragon Balls. That's probably what they are. Knowing how, like, Giants is, because there's been so many, like, attempting to be clever or attempting to be funny kind of things on this map, that's probably what they think they are. Or what Giants intended. Is that they're all Dragon Balls. Stupid. Now, what field over here? Wait, am I going the wrong way? Play again. I think I'm going the wrong way again. Farmland 33. Yep, totally going the wrong way. It's okay. We'll just do a tour of the map. Rock on, Ronnie. Welcome in. Thanks for being here, buddy. Thanks for coming in, and thanks for being a member for 4 months. Which was like, I've only had memberships for 4 months, so Ronnie's been there since day one, so thank you very much, Ronnie. Good afternoon, evening, good night, however, wherever you're coming from, wherever you're joining from. Thank you for being here. We're going to run through the town with a plow. I should extend the plow and just take everybody out. That would be awesome. I love all the neon on the signs. I think that's such a nice touch. That it's not just static signs, they're all animated. So the neon on all of the signs is animated. I think that's such a good... It's a perfect thing. I think it turned out really well. I didn't want to drive through the town anymore. I just want to cut across here. But this I also like how the grass along the river also changed colors. And like the bushes changing colors I knew about, but the grass along the river, that changing colors is pretty freaking cool. Oh my gosh, I never noticed that. There's a container ship. And there's islands in the distance? What? I wonder if I could, like, build a bridge out to one of those islands. There's one by the lighthouse? Thank you, Ronnie. I don't actually need them right now, but if I need them, I will remember there's one by the lighthouse. Okay. We're supposed to plow field 33, which is one of these fields. This one over here. Oh, you mean the Dragon Balls? He didn't like the fact that I had him facing backwards to start, so he's gonna have to turn around first. Alright. Where are we doing? Alright, so we were picking up the last bale, which I think we did. And now we have to go sell our cotton. I'm gonna have to get used to this interior view. I might have something coming for my Christmas present. Might. No, it's definitely coming. Sorry, I just switched the music. For some reason, it keeps playing the same song over and over. It's actually not playing the same song. Okay, I can't drive like this. It's playing like 17 different alternate versions of the same song. Oh, is this a one-way street? I'm sorry. What am I stuck on? Oh, I'm sorry. Let me not go down the one-way street then. Dude, wait. You're making this impossibly hard. Can I super strength these guys out of here? Nope. At least the guys walking stopped. Hey, Grumpy Gray Farmer, welcome in. Thanks for being here. Thanks for joining. I'm trying to navigate Hutan with traffic on. And traffic is literally moments away from getting turned off. Seriously, dude? This guy cannot wait. It's almost like they turned the agitation level of all of the AI drivers up to like 20. And now they all just get agitated all the time. And they drive like jerks. Yeah, hey Grumpy Gray. I like this map too. I wish the one thing that I would have changed about this map, and I know that it doesn't meet the Giants' audience, and I get that. The one thing about this map that I think is a little bit false, it's kind of a gentle way of saying it, a little bit false, is that all of the signs are in English. And yes, I agree that some of the signs, if you're going to an Asian country right now, would be in English, and I get that, but not all of them. There would be a significant number of the signs that would be in whatever language the country you're in, and or like whatever that special characters are, and or would be in both English and another language. And I think that that's one of the things where I think Giants kind of failed me personally on this map, is that they just made all of the signs in English. Like, all of the neon signs are all in English. And I think that that's a maybe misrepresentation. Right? It feels like, in all honesty, the town looks like Japantown in San Francisco. Right? It's got that Asian vibe. It's got that, you know, Eastern Asian vibe with the buildings and the roads and all that kind of stuff. But the town looks like it, because all the stuff's in English, it feels like San Francisco. Like Japantown or Chinatown pick your favorite city. The Japantown or Chinatown in your local city, that's what it feels like. Because all of the signs in those type of cities are going to be the same. They're going to be very punny kind of names for stuff. They're going to feel very Asian with their logos and the way things look, but they're going to have very punny names. And that's kind of what Giants have given us, which I guess is okay, but I kind of feel like they missed out on a truly Asian map. They gave us a Japantown map, basically. If that makes any sense. Oh, wrong way. I need to go this way. Travis, welcome in. Thanks for coming and being a member. I don't know where, like, I have the stream elements alert widgets. They're turned on. Stream elements is in the chat, but for some reason, those alert widgets aren't making any sounds. Which might be my fault. Actually. No? Actually, it might be my fault. Hold on. Let me see if it actually is my fault while I drive. Advanced audio properties. Green screen bar. No. Maybe I need... Because I'm not getting the visual for those alerts. It's supposed to be right here. I don't know if you see that blue box. It's supposed to be right here in the middle. I have two of them in here, and neither of them are making any sounds, so... I'll have to fix it later. Here? Properties. Local file. Fresh cache. Yeah, it's not working. I don't know what's going on. When I switched over to the Mac, those things stopped working. But since these are my bales now, I'm just gonna pick them up from this baling contract, and I'm gonna go turn them into silage because I can. And I've actually completed all of the open contracts. And next I have to figure out what to do with the rocks. So let's go drop these off, and then I have to figure out what to do with the rocks. In 3 days they go on break, yeah. And knowing that, Ronnie, and the fact that my stuff is still waiting, I highly doubt you're going to see any of the mods that I have pending. I have 4 mods currently waiting testing. 4. Most of them have been waiting since Thanksgiving. So, yeah. Yeah. All right, Grumpy Gray, thanks for jumping in. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, so, Tobo, to answer your question, these bales are contract bales from this baling contract. Collect. The bales are still there. Now, the tractor went away because the tractor was from that contract. So now I have to go get a tractor. Discussing the other side of the map. This contract I can collect too. Actually, I can collect almost all of these. So let's just collect them all. Collect. A bunch here, just making money hand over fist right now. 27K, 13K. Those were my $40,000 worth of harvesting contracts, which I got an extra $16,000 from the bales on that one. And there we go. We have collected on all of those contracts. Except cultivating ones are easy. Except I'm not going to do any of the harvesting contracts because those are dumb. And we have this. Can I tell him to go somewhere? I haven't used this feature. Okay, let me see if I can do this. Create job. Select a vehicle to create job. I'm in a vehicle. Do I have to select the vehicle that I'm in? Do I have to get out? Okay, select this vehicle. Set destination. Really? Can I have him go to the store? Oh, check that out. I have him going to the store. Let's see if it works. I don't know if that's going to work. The 2 contracts I got are going to be right here, so I'm going to drop off my cultivator before I head away. This tractor is leased, but... And I hate to just use the same tractor that everyone else and their mother is using right now, but... It's cheap, and the tires look awesome. I love the really, really huge tires on this tractor. Like, it's the only base game tractor we have where the wide tires are actually really wide. And I don't know if this is, like, the Chris and Riley edit, or if this is, like, the default Giants edit. I don't remember. I think it might be Chris and Riley edit. But if it was the Kristen Riley edit, I must have an early version because this one isn't colorable. It can only be this weird red color. Hey, Benji, welcome in. Or Charles, welcome in. Thanks for being here. Oh, nice. There's a loop option? Well then. Well, hello then. We'll have to check that one out. This music player needs an option to stop playing duplicates of the same song. So now we're going to go pick up our trailer that's in the middle of the field. So yes, this is my trailer. And I'm paying the lease rates on this tractor. I think this tractor is the only thing I have currently leased. Everything else I've bought. So I have been doing a lot of contracts. With a few goals in mind, obviously, because I want to get the what's it called? The whatchamacallit. I want to get the temple going. So we're going to deliver the first products to the temple, hopefully tonight. Hopefully. Oh, and we're leasing this grass pickup trailer thing, which we're going to use right now. This is my fermenting silo. These are available on my Discord if you want to join. Boom, boom, boom. And we'll drop this off here. And we're going to head back out to where we were. And where was that? 20. Just teleport 20. I don't feel like driving. I'll let this guy do his job, and then we'll go mow or something. And go. Have fun. I still need to get CBW to help me out with this this mower. Because its motor is a little... like, it works. It goes fast. But it's a little twitchy. And I want it to go fast and not be twitchy. When you're mowing and trying to go fast, it's like... it revs. It does this the whole time. I used to have a friend who drove like that. It would drive me crazy. Like, instead of actually just holding the pedal down, the gas pedal, they would constantly doing this. So you're constantly rocking back and forth. Like, even at highway speeds, it was maddening. So, whoops. Since we're working on the temple, we bought one of the pieces of land next to the temple, which only I have the ability to buy. Because you can't buy it in regular gameplay. Which is this piece up here on the hill. So if we look at our map real quick. No, go. Look at our map real quick. This piece of land, plot 95, is buyable, which it isn't by default, but it is now. So I've bought that piece of land. I also bought this little piece of land right here. The way I think about it is I'm going to have to deliver lots of wood products to the temple. So I might as well make those wood products as close to the temple as possible. And this is where a lot of the forestry on the map is. So yeah, I'll just make stuff here. And that way I don't have to buy the other sawmill, which is like an arm and a leg. It's super... the other sawmill, the sawmill that's on this map, is super expensive. I do not understand why it's so expensive. It's just... it's silly expensive. It's like a $200 and something thousand, something like that. Which doesn't fit my budget. So I own all of this land. So I even could go like behind the trees if I wanted to. Mow all this stuff. But this thing struggles a little bit on hills, which doesn't make sense because it's designed for hills. But I can always do this, and it struggles way less when it's like this. It only struggles when it's up when you're upright. When you're like this, it's much easier to control. Oh, is this grass too short? Why is it not dropping grass? I wonder if this area is like protected or something. Like it has anti-tip stuff in this area. I bet that's what's going on. We'll start dropping in a second. Hopefully. Yeah, see? Just piled up a ton of grass right there. The area up by the temple must be anti-tip collision area. It's okay. I don't mind. So we're just going to mow this once right now because it's October. We won't be able to mow it again. Just to get at least one cutting of grass. And then we're going to actually place down something that's going to destroy some of that grass. So if I'm not going to get anything from this grass over here, I'm not going to bother cutting it. I don't know why this mower, like, by default, this mower is not very fun because it's so slow. Like, the default speed for this mower is like 8 miles an hour. It's like atrociously slow. Oh, yeah. No, I thought about that, Towboat. But I don't think it makes sense. So don't get me wrong, like I like unrealistic stuff as much as anyone else, but my feeling on those kind of things is I want it to at least be logical, right? And to make a mower like this that produces a swath, to me that's just not logical. That doesn't make sense at all. Like there's no way a mower like this would create a swath. It's not possible. It's a sickle bar mower. There's no swaths coming out of this thing. And so to make it a swath would be annoying. It might be worthwhile to add like the brush cutter functionality to it, because the brush cutter functionality really does make sense. Because it's a sickle. It should be brush cutting. It should be getting rid of all these bushes. So while the swathing might not make sense, I think adding the brush cutter 100% makes sense. And for that matter, it shouldn't be an option. It should just always be on. This thing should always be a brush cutter. And so that's a great idea, Towboat, and I think that you just gave me an idea of something to do to add to this mower, which is, you know, I'm happy to do. I think that's a great idea. But brush cutting, 100%. I think that's a great idea. I'll add the brush cutter. So basically, I'll have this thing work like a brush hog, where it does both stump cutting and mowing at the same time, which is what the brush hog mode does. And you guys don't need to see me drive this thing back, so I'm just going to park it and tab. And this guy got back at the store, so we're just gonna leave this over here. This is like this little plot of land. You can't buy these in the base game, but I wouldn't have been able to put a fill station so close to the store. So I think I did this live on a stream. I made this little teeny tiny plot of land right here viable. Just so I can put down my fill station. Somewhat legit way, because, you know, the game supports that. Because we don't have a place anywhere mod yet. That's really the reason why. Normally I would just use a place anywhere mod, but yeah. Hey Jay Meister, welcome in. Thanks for being here. Thanks for coming along for the ride. We're in October on Hutan. We just did a whole ton of contracts, and we're gonna get going with our stone collection. So we might actually need to rent a tractor, because the only tractor we have, which is this one, doesn't have a front loader option. And I really wanted to use this tractor because it's the only Japanese tractor, but it's proving itself to be unuseful or not as useful as I want it to be, right? Because it can't have a front loader, it can't have a front weight, it can't have a front 3-point, and so really all it can do is pull stuff. And even then, because it doesn't have a front weight and it's weighted weird, it does wheelies all the time. So I'm not going to get rid of it. I can use it for forestry, I guess. But I'm a little bit bummed that it is missing some critical functionality. Cutting a bush with bust the blades? Yeah. But I think that's totally true, Charles. I get that. But do I care? I'm going to call them unobtainium blades, and I'm going to make it... And I'm not like I'm trying to release it to anywhere. It's not like it's going anywhere. Let's pick this up. Go to there. We don't need the full pass. We can make a couple passes. I'm okay with that. Actually, let's not. Let's just do the whole thing. So we're just going to quickly pick up the grass that we cut with our VPW trailer that's going to get caught on the tree. Should not have gone this direction. How much grass did we get off? All of that work, and we only got 9,000 liters of grass. So, not that much grass, but whatever. It's still 9,000 liters of grass, which is going to be 9,000 liters of silage, which is going to be like $10,000 when I sell it. So, or whatever that is going to be for silage. I actually don't know what that number is. Alright, empty that out. And while we're here, we'll just stay in the tractor and go into construction mode. So what we're going to put down, I've already put it down once, and I actually like how the modder built it. We're going to put right up here on the hill, not up here on the hill, we're going to put down a production building. And this is something I got off of like King Mods or something. It's not that great of a building. It's okay, but we're just gonna put this like right here. We're gonna back it up right here under the tree, put it right there. The ground in front of it is mostly flat, so we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna come in with some construction, and we need a path to come in and out. Where is it? It's over here. So this is our road color texture. So let's go find that. Is that this color? It's this color. So this is our dump area. This is our pallet area. And we're gonna just come like this. Come like this. That. And then we'll add some flavor to it. That's super bright. It's really awesome to be able to unlock all of the paint textures so that when you're doing this, you actually have all of the paint textures. I'm sorry, because not everyone has all the paint textures. This is my edit of this map, so I have all the paint textures because I decided I wanted them. But most players will not. Put these rocks in here because this is where you're dumping the stones. So many textures, I don't know what to do with them all. Alright, so, and then I'll paint some grass in or something. Oh, that's cool. The grass paints seasonal grass. It doesn't paint, like, the wrong height or the wrong... Can't see what I'm doing. It's too many trees. The one thing that's I haven't added back in are all of these like decoration plants, the deco plants that are part of this map. There we go. So this is our stone picker guy, but we need a tractor that has a front loader. This one doesn't have a front loader either. JC Farms, welcome in. Thanks for being here. Thanks for coming along and joining the live stream. Unfortunately, we're actually almost done with our live stream. My 2-hour limit is coming up. I want to get those rocks fixed before we finish. So we have $88,000 with which to make a purchase or a rental or something. So what are we going to do? Let's look. No. And nothing helps. So let's get... What's cheaper? We're not going to buy anything because I don't want to buy this. This is just... No. I mean, maybe? How much is it to lease it? Oh, it's a battery powered. Interesting. It's only $29,000 to lease it. I will consider that. I actually didn't realize that was battery powered. I've used this one. This one's pretty cool. You can also get it with front twin wheels, which is just funny looking. Actually, let's do that. How much is this lease? $3,000. That's not bad. Speed limit 20 kilometers an hour. That's going to be a factor. 20 kilometers an hour for both of those. Wheel loaders 40 kilometers an hour. But these are all going to be like an arm and a leg to lease, right? Lease. 10 grand. You know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna use this one. We're not gonna use this because this is even slower. We're gonna do this one. Right? We're gonna lease it. Yes. Okay, and then we need combinations. We need a bucket. I hate trying to figure out which bucket you're supposed to have. That's fine. Lease. Yes. And then we're just going to teleport over there. Because I don't have time to drive across the entire map at 20 kilometers an hour. I literally have 8 minutes left. What are we, 93? Where is it? I don't even know where it is. 94. So to get our temple started, we need to get concrete going. And we need to get long planks going. Now, we already have the long planks, so we can just deliver those on our own. We'll go deliver those now, after I get the concrete factory started. Oh, and awesome. Thank you so much, JC, for coming in, dropping a sub and a like. I greatly, greatly appreciate that. And thanks for coming in from Rex's stream. I'm sorry that I was streaming at the same time as Rex. It just happens to be this is my weekly time to stream, so it is what it is. So let's go in here. Oh, nothing turned really sharply. I'm not used to using these kind of machines. Alright. Dropping off the stones. And let's look and see what this production does, because I really don't know. And the contract pays for our lease, so that's good. We have a cement factory. And the cement factory can make cement brick, cement bags, and roof plates. Oh, we might need roof plates. But what do we actually need right now? I actually don't know what we need. So let's walk up here and see what this thing needs to get started. It needs cement bags. 6,000 liters of cement bags. Wow. That's a lot. So cement bags, the recipe is 100 stones and 50 water is 60 cement bags. So there's a little bit of a loss there. And you need water? Ugh. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. Enable watering. Hell yes. Free water. That's a script mod that's available on ModHub if you want to get it. Activate. And now we should be going through these, and it'll eventually do watering. Let's go get the rest of the stones. We could use a small trailer if we had one, but we don't. We wanted to get one, though. Let's look and see what we have here. Now, this thing isn't that expensive. Right? Extension. How much is this going to cost? Because we wanted to buy this. Oh, by the way, this thing looks freaking awesome with off-road tires. I just have to say. Of course, we're going to go with hella matte black. That looks awesome. And then there we go. And we'll leave the bed the color that the gosh, there's too many things to do. Rim color. This one. I like the new icons they put in. There we go. $60,000 for this. We're gonna use it, so let's buy it. Buy, yes. This was one of the other vehicles that's kind of unique to this map that I really wanted to buy. I really, really wanted to buy this vehicle. It just looks pretty cool. I don't know why. It looks really awesome. I forgot to customize the color of the diamond plate. It's all completely color customizable. And I gave it off-road tires. So that it kind of fits with farming a little bit better. Oh, awesome. Thanks for coming in, Wranglosaurus Rex. And coming in and enjoying the stream. This thing hauls. How's it do off-road? And... nice. Whoa, it actually corners pretty well, too. Sweet. Well, all our contracts went to good use. We got ourselves a truck. That we can deliver stuff. This truck will actually can convert to bales also, which is even better. I'm gonna park this thing right here for now. Come over here and change the song because we've heard that song 4 times now. This guy's almost done. So now we don't have to drive back and forth with the Kubota. We can just pick up the rocks. And in the future, we don't even have to use the Kubota to pick up rocks because we can just deliver them straight to the cement factories. So I'll definitely be on the lookout for any kind of rock picking contracts that I can do, because those extra rocks that you're collecting will just go towards us making cement for our quests here to do the place, the words and stuff. Okay, I have to learn how to drive this thing. Wrong button. This thing is significantly annoying to drive. I don't know if that's the intention, but it's very annoying to drive. And to actually get those 6,000 liters of cement bags that we need another... We need there to be 12,000 liters of stones here, and there's not. I don't know how much is here. It's not 12,000 liters, though. But since we do have Contract Boost enabled, one of the features of Contract Boost is you can rock pick from certain kinds of missions and steal rocks off of fields. So like for plowing contracts or cultivating contracts, with the mod, you're able to rock pick should you have a rock picker. We don't, but we'll get one. And it gives you a reason to do rock picking. I think that's one of the cool things about this. I think that's a cool thing about the Contract Boost mod, also because I did it, but also because of like this, the new buildings and constructibles, and the addition of, you know, cement bags, roof tiles, and stuff like that. It gives you a reason to do something with rocks. Now, one of the downsides of this map specifically is that Riverbend has a rock dump, like a thing where it's just dumping out rocks to the ground, and you can just take them, right? But this map doesn't, and I haven't figured out a good place for it. I'm gonna add one. I'm just not sure where to add it. so that I can have an infinite supply of stones if I need it. But I don't know where to put it. So if you guys have any ideas on where on this map would be a good place to put an infinite supply of stones, let me know, because I'm all ears. I'm willing to edit the map however I see fit. And I can just place down the rock quarry thing that came with the game, which is cool of Giants to are stealing poor boy's idea. Just kidding. It wasn't poor boy's idea. And the other thing we might add to this map also is, and I haven't gotten it yet, but Lambo released all of the iron stuff as a mod pack. I haven't gotten it yet. Or I haven't played with it yet. I think someone sent it to me, but I'm gonna go join. I'm a part of his Patreon anyways, so I will go get that from him, because I always like the iron, the additional, like, if you want to do the work to pick it up, you want to do the work to collect it, then it should be yours to collect. I mean, you're putting in the effort, and to be able to make some money off that makes sense. I feel like I haven't gotten all of it, but I'm close. All right, I'm gonna pretend that that's all of it. We're gonna need to. We turn on automatic watering for the production, so that's good. We don't need that. And how much did we pick up with all of that work? Nice, we got 6,000 liters. Oh, look at the turning radius on those wheels. Such a little thing, but such an awesome quality of life, is a truck with actual really good turning radius. Right? Big hillside? Yeah, maybe. Alright, I'm gonna stump these out. Alright, alright, alright. Have a good Northern Farm Sim. Thank you for coming in, and thank you for joining. And we got... It hasn't delivered any water yet, so... The watering is happening. I wonder if it happens on the hour. Let's fast forward to at least 4 o'clock. Okay, I paid my wages, and it got water. So now it's turned on. It should be running, and it's generating cement bags. So we're going to end up getting 4,000 liters of cement bags, I think, roughly around that, which will give us a good start towards our progress. Since there's no more grass fields, I can return that. How do I get to the tractors again? Does anyone remember? Vehicles. There it is. Return. Yes. If I actually... I will buy that one, but I'm going to wait until I can buy it. Oh, and then this trailer I would need to convert. But I don't have a... Do I? Construction. Container. Lots of containers. Tools. Oh, I do. Wait. Vehicle workshop? I thought this was a mod. We're going to put this right here. Hide it back here by the silo, so it's not in the way. And then we're going to do what we set out to do. come over here. And we're going to edit this and turn it into not auto load, which means it's regular loading. And then hit customize. Yes. Good old boys. Welcome in. Thanks for coming in. Unfortunately, we're just about to finish up, but we're going to deliver our first load of wood over here to the temple and start on our epic long-term temple project. So this. Now I forced it to stop auto-loading because I don't want to load too many, because I can actually sell those. And selling them means that I'll be able to make some money off of that wood. And this thing isn't going to need wood for a while, so I think it needs 6,000. Oh, actually, no, I might need more. There. Sold products. What? Oh, it paid me for them. Oh, that's cool. It paid me for them, and I delivered them there for the project. So I just made 7 grand selling those planks long. That's pretty awesome. I need 3 more. Dawn, welcome in. Thanks for being here, buddy. Let's take these other 5 up there. Deliver them real quick. And get this temple project started. Whoa, that thing takes in the products like instantaneously. There's no waiting. Let's see what it says. We made $11,000 transferring that in. We gave it 8,000 liters of planks. And it's slowly using those first 8,000 liters. So the next thing we're going to have to do is deliver the cement bags when that finishes tomorrow. It looks like we have another couple. We could probably do some more wood contracts in between now and then to get some more wood in our sawmill. But we're moving along pretty quickly. We have a nice, good set of... We have some trailers of our own. We have a truck now. We have a tractor that's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. And in all honesty, I think that we can pull this trailer with our truck, which means that this tractor can be kind of dedicated to forestry, I guess. It's not really good for anything else. And we still have a significant amount of silage in our silo that's ready to be sold. So we come over here, look at our silo. Our silo has 876,000 liters of silage. I didn't realize it was so much, which is currently worth 100 grand. So we do have the ability to move forward and move up in the world. I'm not using the international truck yet, Dawn, but I'm planning on it. I'm planning on doing, where is it? The international truck, I have a modded version of it, which is a little bit better. And then doing the big wood trailer, the pits trailer. So I'm planning on using this for transporting logs. That's the intention. That's the idea. I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, am I going to fix the hitch? What hitch? Good old boys, you said there's a problem with the hitch? That's news to me. Oh, the flatbed? Yeah. So I will eventually buy this thing and use that for loading wood and trees and stuff like that. And we'll get that other trailer eventually. Maybe I'll use some of the money from selling the silage to actually get a good wood setup so I can load more than what we have. And we could probably sell our current log trailer. Ah, the lighting looks so good. Anyways, I'm going to leave it there. That's the end of my time. I want to say thank you to everyone for coming in. We had a lot of people come in towards the end of the stream. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment down below after the stream is over, if you come back to watch it, or if you're watching the replay. Let me know what you liked in the stream, and we'll talk to you guys next time. Thanks for being here, everybody. Have a great day, and I'm showing the wrong thing again. That to work right. Can't remember every time. Thanks everyone for being here. Catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.